Welcome back, guys. We're back for round 5, right?
Round six.
Six?
Round
Six.
six.
Already there. Okay. Yeah, we already got your players behind us. They're hiding as usual.
Got my back.
Yeah. This time, I don't think we've going into the later rounds. We have more meta
We have
focus.
more meta plays, I think,
Yeah.
from now on. I think last round
think-
was the last round that we could have gotten a more exciting gameplay, and now we're, I think, back to meta.
Back
but
to
I think
meta.
that's okay.
I mean, it's the last 3 rounds now, 6, 7, and 8, and then yeah, on the top tables we mostly have players that have already been in stream, so we're trying to look for some people. I think now we're having table 4. Yeah,
We are currently playing on table 4, exactly. We have Adrian, who's 4-1, and then we have Manuel, who is 5-0.
yeah. So not many players anymore that are XO.
There are
seven
players.
seven left.
Yes.
So after this round, there will either be 3 or 4, depending on how the round goes for our table. And yeah, let's go to the table, I think, and then we'll see how
Let's
it goes.
hop right in.
Hop in. So they are waiting for us. So we will.
Give them the timer of 10
Yeah.
seconds, and they should now roll the dice. Yes.
Yeah. So
there's
they have a
six
6
for
and-
Manuel.
Oh,
3 for Adrian.
unlucky 3.
Fist bump, and now they're good to go. As you can see, Manuel on the Malice strategy.
Yeah.
Malice with the Ignister cards, and Adrian on the Yami strategy. Fun fact, it is the third Yami Fiendsmith deck
Yeah.
that we
all
got
of them
on
are
stream.
Fiendsmith. Like, they could all play something different, like the Dark Magician pact or whatever.
No, they're all playing
Fiendsmith.
Fiendsmith.
Yeah.
And we see normal summon of March Hair, which indicates, for me at least, there's not much. There could be an Ignister card
and
we see
Volos.
Volos.
Maybe we do have an Ash Blossom here, but I don't
don't.
think so.
Also looks like Manuel is left-handed.
Yeah, I was
so-
confused for a moment. I thought his deck was on the graveyard part, but
But Manuel indeed is left-handed, so his deck is on his left, our right side.
yeah.
So don't be confused. There are cards in the grave are both on the right, and the decks are also both on the right side. See the special summon of Wizard at Ignister, summoning back the March Hare from the graveyard. Going into a Link 3, which most likely will be the Heart Scripter,
Yeah.
under Fuvolos especially.
Well, wait, yeah, I was just, no, it can't be Crypto because there's nothing banished so far. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's Red Ransom
Oh,
getting hit with the Ash Blossom, so no search for
no
Manuel.
search here. So, tough decision here. Even if we can extend, do we want to? Because we don't want to play into Fuvolos,
don't.
and yeah, we don't want to play, either we don't want to play into it, or there are no plays.
And Adrian with the 6 cards in hand, because he drew 2, and he discarded 2.
Exactly.
So let's see how he can do this. So there is 1 card face down for Manuel, and 2 cards in hand, I think.
I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah.
So we special summon the Marshmallow.
I think it was, well, maybe it was normal summon. We don't know because I haven't seen.
I
him-
assume it was special summoned.
Yeah, I assume too, but I haven't seen him show it, like for asking for a response. So
Maybe he showed it in his
Yeah,
hand,
yeah,
but
we
couldn't see.
we couldn't see, just to be sure that if later normal summon pops up, that we're not confused.
Yeah. So let's assume for now that the Marshmallow was special
That's
summoned.
yeah, I guess. And
Do commit to the link summon of Linkuribo. Linkuribo. I always confuse them.
Linkuribo.
Ah,
The
yeah.
G one is the Trap Negator.
Ah, okay. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
We special summon the Lollipop. And probably doing a synchro play here into the Yummy Cupsy way. No interruption so far from Manuel.
Yeah.
Searching to discarding 1 with the Cupsy way. If he does not already have them in hand, a cookie,
No.
a Cupsy.
Cupsy and Cookie. So now we have all 4 names in hand, or like not in
In
hand, but
rotation,
in yeah, in
yes.
rotation. Yeah.
Probably. Oh, discarding a second Lollipop.
Yeah.
So we know of the Cupsy and the cookie in hand.
Mm-hmm. But even
Discarding
then,
the Lollipop isn't that bad because we already specialed it
Yeah.
this turn. So now let's wait and see how Adrian tries to extend here. Reducing the attack of
Yeah.
the Red Ransom. Linking into the Yummy Snatchy.
now we're gonna go for the field spell, I think, depending if we are allowed to. But seems okay.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
So getting the
Mignon,
Yummy Mignon.
most likely.
I'd assume that because it's turn 2 and
Yeah. I mean, we wanna push for some damage for sure. But yeah, it's okay.
there's the Croaky.
But that couldn't, because he could also like search Mignon with Capacity.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe we want to get rid of the back row first, and then later try to attempt to
Yes.
search, because basically after we have both field spells, we might not have to search anything anymore if we want to go for game. It could be enough at this point.
So there's the possibility to go into the Cookie way. No, the Lollipop way.
Lollipop, the big one.
Lollipop way.
The big Lollipop.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah,
chaining
there we
one
go.
Lollipop, chaining two a
Yeah.
Croaky, targeting the back row. Let's see
So-
if the back row is something that can be used.
It is. Well,
It
not
is,
anymore, but yes,
not
yesn't.
yesn't. So Adrian sequenced it correctly.
Yeah, but I mean, even then you could just chain. Like, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, but
I mean,
yeah, I guess.
But
You're
I
right.
know what you mean. Yeah. So, and now we know for sure he still has the Cupsy in hand, and it seems like 1 or 2 cards more. I can't entirely see it, but yeah. So we
And 3 cards more.
yeah, I think it could, yeah, something like that. So we know that Manuel's extra deck monster is reduced by 1,000 attack points. So if we have enough to put on field, it should be game. But let's see.
If there is the second field spell.
But we still have
know.
the Cupsy, sure.
We do have the Cupsy, but sometimes we want to search the surprise with it.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I'm
most of
saying.
the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're going for game, then I would assume just like just search it and then
We will see now what Adrian decides to do.
Exactly. Maybe he already has it in hand. That's
I
also
don't think he showed us. I think he already picked the card.
yeah,
You cannot see on stream.
quite hidden. But we'll see in a moment.
Going into the extra deck. Two level 1 bodies. 4. A rip
Oh, there we
goes.
go for the Fiendsmith's action.
So there is the Light Fiend,
Mm-hmm.
Yummy Cupsy, Light Fiend, as
Yeah.
it's written in the books. Fiendsmith Requiem.
But it doesn't seem like we searched for the field spell, because this might have been a point where we wanted to special summon with the Link one, if we would have it. So I think we're just gonna go and do some Fiendsmith stuff. Oh, and there is the impulse, the second one.
The Requiem.
And
So no Fiendsmith cards for Adrian.
yeah. It's also kind of crazy because at this point, I mean, it doesn't matter now, but he actually gained the advantage that he could have destroyed the card special summoning.
Yeah.
Of course, it's already in the graveyard, but like, nice add-on, I guess. But also having to activate it from hand means, of course, that half of your attributes are now gone. Oh, and we have a bell.
They're just clarifying if the
Yeah.
ball can be used in
Oh, and we seem to have a call. We'll just check real quick. We'll pause it real quick. I think they're trying to clarify if they can activate Ghost Bill after, but they are still in the chain, so it shouldn't matter. But yeah, I think this is something Pretty easy to clarify. But let's check real quick. So yeah, you can see Patrick is in the back already checking with the judge. You can see him right behind me. But yeah, I think this is something we can clarify real quick and then go back to the game afterwards. So yeah, I think right now it looks kind of good for our Malice player. But yeah. Okay, now they are trying to ask for the head judge. We might. There he comes back. Yeah.
Not quite yet. So there's what we thought is also the thing that the impulse will negate any earth effects, but they're just clarifying if it's already applying the second
The moment it's
the impulse
activated.
was activated, or if it just checks
Okay,
on
I
resolution. And the player with the Yummy Synchro appealed, so that's why the head judge is there.
Yeah.
And I will check with you back. But the timer on the laptop
Yeah,
is
it's
not
paused.
running.
It should be running.
It's not showing on the laptop.
That is something we can fix real quick. We'll let them do the call first, and then we'll switch back to the field. And while it switch back to the field, then I can check real quick.
Okay.
What's
I'll
going
be
on.
back.
Yeah. So we'll be checking real quick. Yeah. And I don't think it will take too long. Seems good to go. So let's go back to the table. And I think we can go on with the game.
We can go on with the game. Head judge just clarified that the activation of the goal spell is legal.
Yes, of
Yes.
course. So
And
meanwhile, we'll check
I'll
real
just
quick.
commentate the game and you can check on the timer.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a rather interesting game state here. There's just Red Orcust on the side of Adrian. And we're still in his turn though. Oh, by the way, welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, that was a quick 1 second
Adjustment.
adjustment. Yeah, I didn't adjust anything. It just worked out of the box. But
Yeah, it saw you coming and decided to work again.
but yeah, I mean, you can see guys on stream. The clock we have is the same clock they have, and the same clock we have here on our table as well. So 3 clocks running at the same time.
And we already managed to account for the time extension that they might have gotten from this judge call.
Ah,
Surprise summoning back the Marshmallow and then Marshmallow adding back the surprise. I think that's a quite standard
yeah.
dummy play.
Nothing
Seen it
too
a couple
special here.
times.
But now thinking about what we might want to do, because of course now Manuel is actually locked in, out of Earth and other attributes.
That is true.
Now it is true for sure. So I guess Adrian has to think about what he might want to do now.
And as we've seen in an earlier match,
Hmm.
there's also no Fuvalos anymore
Yes.
in this game from Manuel.
Oh, but apparently we are only setting 2 cards. But how did the Marshmallow come into play now? I might have missed it for a second.
The surprise.
Oh, yeah, true,
Special summoned the Marshmallow from the hand, and then
Yeah.
the Marshmallow added back the surprise.
You're right.
So there is
But-
most likely a surprise set on Adrian's side of the field.
Makes sense, because then we have another surprise, so we can go into the link 1 during the opponent's turn and then start climbing up again.
Exactly.
We have their crow key, then we can pop some stuff again, and yeah, nothing too special. I think Adrian thinking about what to do right now. I think he might have forgotten how much does Red Ransom have by default. It's 25,
23.
23?
Yeah, it's 23.
So it's at 13 right now, and Ripidopus has 800, I think. Could that be correct? I'm not entirely sure.
It has
800.
800.
Indeed. And Marshmallow for sure has only 1,000, I think.
Yeah, they're small.
800, also 800. Okay, so
basically everything is at 800.
but we can't even run over it then,
Nope.
because it's at 13. So that, even though it's, I think they're, maybe Adrian is still thinking about if it was still with a attack reduce, but yeah.
Passing back to Manuel.
Yeah, and immediately getting that Link Kuriboh back into the game.
To probably protect himself from the Red Ransom just running over his Marshmallow.
Yeah,
Or Manuel called Battle Phase because it looks like he is in the Battle Phase.
true. Yeah, immediately calling it, like passing turn and then just skipping all the phases. I don't need a draw phase, a semi phase, or anything.
I'll draw in Battle
I,
Phase.
I just need my battle phase.
Most likely he will try to attack something, but I don't know if it's worth attacking something.
Hmm.
Because then your Red Ransom is gone for sure. I think you should attack, if you attack at all, you should attack the Link Kuriboh, because then if it's...
You can always attack both, quote unquote, because it's always
Exactly.
going to
Yep.
disappear. Yeah, I think so too. And well, we'll see, because obviously
Adrian
Adrian,
deciding not to.
yeah, and
use
he's
Link
quite
Kuriboh.
happy about that because he will get to keep his Link 1 card, which is of course very good in this matchup. Well, not matchup, but like in his deck. Oh, setting one card.
Setting one card.
And actually in the same zone as another one, so that could be an imperm set here, trying to negate the other card on the other side, or both players actually.
All both players have
That
the
could
imperm.
be something. Oh, and we
that
are
is
going into game
one.
2. Yeah.
Manuel concedes here because he sees the writing on the wall. Surprise summoning back the Marshmallow in the end phase.
Yeah.
And Marshmallow adding back the surprise for the follow-up turn,
Free special
which
summon.
then can go ham again.
Yeah.
Interesting matchup. I haven't seen Malice so far in the tournament, and for Malice to being 5-0, I think it's quite interesting.
It is. Yeah, for sure.
So
And
even though they got hit on the last ban list, Forbidden and Limited list, White Binder got banned, and I think most of the name deck names are also in some way, shape, or form limited. Like for sure, I know that White Rabbit is semi-limited, Dormouse is limited. I think Chessy Cat isn't hit at all.
still out 3, yeah.
Yeah, and the Marcher too. Everything else. Oh no, I forgot the Underground. That is semi-limited too.
Yes.
But these are 5 cards missing that all contribute to the consistency of the Malice deck. Not only consistency, but also the end board, because my White Binder is an important piece for Malice's end board.
Yeah. So this could mean that the win streak of Manuel might be over. Not yet. I mean,
Let's not call it for now.
Of course.
Like in the last round, we have seen a 1-0 lead from one player for
That's
then
true, that's
only
true.
the second player to wrap it up, and
Yeah.
2-0 sweeping him.
2-0, yeah.
Basically 2-0.
Yeah. No, you're right, you're
After
right.
game 1, 2-0. So yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I think, was it Manuel that went first? No, it was Adrian going first.
Yes, Adrian first.
No, Adrian rolled a 2 and Manuel rolled a 6.
Oh, right, because he had like the worst dice roll.
Yeah. So we will now see Manuel going first, probably again, and Adrian going second, also again.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Adrian just proved himself that he can, or proved to everyone that he can go second with his Yummy Fiendsmith strategy.
Yeah.
Manuel will probably side in some really, really nasty cards.
Maybe we can see the Moki Moki coin. Adrian's lucky charm, so might be good enough for this round.
Yes.
Oh yeah, another fist bump, and there's he.
Drawing cards. Oh, that was clean of Manuel. I take it back. It was only 4 cards. I always like it when I draw and I pick
Yeah.
up cards from the deck and it's exactly 5. I clean sweep it onto the playmat and I see it's 5 and then just
It's just done, yeah.
pick them up. So, okay, we indeed see Manuel going first with the Malice and Underground this time.
And as a Malice player, you already know you don't like starting with that field spell. Oh, and Adrian reading?
I think he's reading if it's also someone banishing from the grave, because then he could use his ghost spell.
Yes.
which he could.
He could, yes, he could. Just in case, you never know. But yeah.
There's
So
Dormouse.
paying the first life points here. And most likely we're going to pay more. Or do we have an imperm here? Yes, we
There
do.
is an imperm. And as a fact, we have not set a card beforehand, which I played Malice on 2 locals.
Yeah.
And I always like setting a card like an imperm or an impulse, even if I don't have a Malice trap in hand.
Yeah. But I don't think it would have changed for Adrian. I think he would always throw the imperm. Like, if you do have any trap, then you have it.
But I mean, it's gamble. Some players respect the set face down card. Some players don't.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure if I respect the face down cards. I don't think I would if I had more hand trips.
Yeah, I see. So, they're already...
Don't draw yet.
Not 100% sure it was happening.
He's just picking up the card and trying to get to his line. Adrian drew the card.
Yeah, but we're good.
I always don't like it when
they already
drew the cards.
Yeah.
So therefore, when there is an
fissure,
the fissure,
dimensional fissure. When we are special summoning again.
And there's the backup Exosister, backup sector. That will now not
do
search a card.
An Edge Blossom.
Because there is
he
an
would have wished that would be something like an effect failure, because that wouldn't have worked with Dimension Fissure.
That is true.
But it is what it is. Or maybe he even thought that something like Roland Lockbird might not come into play because it's the same problem, that it has to go into the graveyard. But
also Ghost Ogre.
True.
I really like Ghost Ogre. I know it's not the best card in the format, but it's some cards just appeal to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've never owned the Ultimate Rare. Beautiful Ultimate Rares. I know a lot of people that have them.
Yeah,
but,
I used to have some too. Got rid of them after a while.
You didn't give them to me.
Yeah, what can I say?
Okay, so now there is... I think we just passed turn. Normal summon the effect Railer that was in hand, actually.
It was actually in hand. It was actually here.
Yeah. To the Linkuribo.
So now you see the actual difference between those two cards. So we have Linkuribo and Link.
Linkuribo
Yeah.
is now on the field. Reading the backup.
And I think they both have the same ADK, but yeah, we're gonna special summon anyway.
Yeah, now there's the cookie.
Oh, we're shrinking again. I think the backup has 1,400 attack. I'm not entirely sure, but...
Let me check that for you. So the backup at Exosister has 1,200 attack points.
Okay, so that's 200 ATK now.
Small enough for the Linkuribo to run over it.
Finally, yeah.
Which Adrian is thinking about getting rid of the 2 cards. He's not.
Or not.
I think the Dimension Fissure is
That
really hard for Adrian right now.
A bit of a problem, yeah. I mean, we do have Cupsy Search if we want to know.
Do we know about the Cupsy?
No, I mean the Synchro.
Ah, okay.
Yummy Way Cupsy. There we go.
There is the Cupsy Yummy Way. Which I think there's a cool line here where you can search 2 yummy monsters. Discard another card, special one of those yummy monsters, go into SP banishing the Diffuser.
Going on from then. Yeah, that might
then you still have 1 yummy monster on the field. But I'm not sure if I'm not playing this one right now. It's just a line that I'm seeing right here. Also, I don't know if Adrian is playing the SP Little Knight.
Good question, but I would assume that he's playing it for sure. Like
Probably. Yeah.
So thinking hard about which card to search. Secondly, but there we go, the Lollipop.
Lollipop. Yummy Lollipop. Discard.
Oh!
The driver. We all know and love him.
Yeah, we don't
Cypher.
need that one anymore. That can be gone forever.
Yes.
That's okay.
I played Driver recently because I played the Kill Tune deck. And it's really good in there. Not the Driver, but the Cypher.
Yeah. So now we have the problem that Cupsy also is banished.
Getting to the Snatchy, or maybe we're just trying to OTK right here.
Maybe.
Because we have 3 more names in the grave in hand.
So
But
getting that
not
Croaky
looking
again.
like it.
Maybe he doesn't even play the other field spell.
We haven't seen it so far.
We haven't seen it so far, yeah. I mean, obviously, under Dimensional Fissure, you don't want it that much. So now, getting rid of any card on the field might be better. Oh,
Especially
and
the Lollipop.
yeah, and shuffling the Malice monster into the deck. So that card is gone now. It's actually quite good because we obviously don't want Manuel to somehow benefit from his own graveyard.
Yes, because in the next turn he could have just perhaps drawn a Bestial.
Bestial or Hair or like
Exactly.
lots and lots of outs. So of course we want to get rid of those.
So there will be a Synchro now. I wonder which one.
Yeah, because we're not specially summoning from the graveyard, so we might want to use Cookie, but it's
Looks like
it
there
looks
is a
like
Cookie.
Cookie, yes.
Cookie also has 1600 attack.
Yeah. So we could.
I mean, the backup is reduced by 1000 anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, I think it's a bit tough in this situation. Yeah. Also, like, if we want to, or we do want to use it on the Dimensional Fissure, that makes sense for sure.
Do we have more names in hand? We know of the Copsy.
Yeah.
Which is right there.
The question is what we will be getting with that. Because
we can get the other field spell and linking the.
Oh, it is
Cookie
Mignon,
Way.
I think.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
Mignon. And then we could link the Cookie Way into the Gravity Controller, which makes it so that we have a link 1 on the board.
Then we can finally go into that Lollipop.
Yeah.
And then special summon
Yeah,
both back
exactly.
out again and then start doing stuff.
You phrased that very nice. Start doing stuff. I like that.
I mean, at this point now we can
Use
like you said,
most
the
of his
Gravity-
cards to out the D-Fissure though.
Yeah, it looks also like Manuel still has 2 or 3 cards in his hand. But yeah, like you said, the Gravity Controller, now we are going most likely for Lollipop. There's some both back onto the field, and then I think we most likely will start getting into the Fiend's Defense. But let's see. I think it's a bit, yeah.
I don't think there's any link 1 left for Adrian. So they'll. Oh, there is
Yeah,
the Requiem is
Exactly.
the link 1. Yeah, exactly.
That's link 1. You can special summon again, and then start doing the Fiendsmith stuff.
Also, you can when you have the Requiem on field, activate your Cookie, the minion.
Yeah.
And special bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Any of
That's what
your
I meant. Yeah.
Level 1 yummies.
So we get 1 special summon for free. The question is if we want to do something now. I think Manuel thinking about what to do in this situation. But since it's already 1-0 for Adrian, I mean, Manuel will have to look at this, what happens.
Yeah.
But there is the mini
Mini
view.
Bureau.
Yeah, so we can chain to put Lollipop back into the extra deck if you want to. But of course,
It
all
will
cards
just put
will
it
be
back
gone
into the
anyway.
extra deck.
I mean, it's recycled then. That's something always
true.
you have to consider. But at this point, it's going to be quite tough because all resources are almost gone. At least all yummy resources.
All of the names.
Yeah,
And he does
most of them are banished.
try to bring back the.
Yeah, but he has to.
I mean, he just specials back two of the names.
He special summons them back, yeah, and they're attributed immediately. The difference is the token, because now it has a different HK stat and dev stat, because it's important which one he brings back.
Yes, but now the appropriate triggers, getting back one of the yummy names
Yeah.
from the.
No,
From,
special summon from deck.
yeah, it's special from deck. Exactly.
Yes.
So you can now grab the marshmallow,
Oh, but he doesn't.
and
do it.
he probably chains the surprise to special summon one of these monsters from the
Oh,
grave,
true.
so that when he gets the marshmallow, he can immediately
True,
activate its
true.
effect to recycle the
Yes,
surprise.
you are correct.
And if he now has a Link Spider in his extra deck,
That
can-
would be crazy.
because he doesn't have to calculate the stats of the token.
Yeah.
I think Manuel is calculating the stats.
For him, for the maybe 10 seconds it might be relevant. But I mean, it is okay, but you always have to. Oh! We have another input here.
So we're not summoning back with the surprise, but we
are still
summoning
summoning
with the
from deck.
approach.
Yeah.
And at that point, I don't know if we should have used the impulse on the Akroki.
Yeah, exactly. Because then
You
we
wouldn't
would
have-
never have we wouldn't have the marshmallow.
Yeah. I mean, we would still have the surprise, but we wouldn't have the marshmallow.
Exactly, and then there's like nothing to get at this point. Like
Sure.
there's still stuff to get, but like not. We couldn't go on much
And
further.
it looks like there is going to be a
There
Link
it
Spider.
is.
So we do respect the Nibiru. And then now probably the next play will be the Mignon special summoning back. The name with the highest attack, which is Cookie.
Yeah.
Is Cookie banished? I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sure, but we already did summon it this turn. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just the one with the biggest attack.
true, yeah.
Because then afterwards we can use the Link Spider and the Marshmallow to go into the Cookie way, special summoning 2 more
Yeah.
from the graveyard.
And we still haven't used the effect of Cookie actually, of the Yummy Way Cookie. So we could still
Yeah.
book the Nibiru.
That's true.
That actually, because then we can run over it, and then it doesn't have the problem that during their turn that it can just immediately run back over.
Or we are just
Or we're just banishing it. That's also fine.
the nip, setting 1 card and passing the
So
turn.
that seems quite weird to me. Like
Yeah, because he does have the Mignon in hand. He could
we
use it.
have enough cards in graveyard. Maybe it is banished from earlier. We haven't. Maybe I've missed it. I know the Lollipop is back because he put it back into deck.
Well, that was the Cookie way.
That was a Cookie Way.
Yes. But we haven't used the on-field, the on-summon effect.
Okay.
We also haven't used the Lollipop to special summon 2.
Well,
It
then
looks like Manuel is just setting 1 card, passing right back to
Well, then
Adrian, and in the
we're
end
good
phase-
anyway. It
in
doesn't
the
matter.
end
I think.
phase, we're activating Surprise, most likely targeting the Marshmallow again. Oh no, the Copsy.
Yeah, but that's also
That's also
it's
good.
fine. Getting to search here, getting more searches. You can always use the Marshmallow next turn to get the surprise back for another
That is
surprise.
true. Surprise, it's a surprise.
Yes.
So it seems like Manuel does not have any cards in hand anymore. So no need for Adrian to play around another Viro
Yeah.
or an Ash Blossom or a Ghost Spell or even an Effect Failure. So the only thing Adrian has to consider now most likely are another Impulse
But I
or
think
an
impulse.
Imperm.
I think if it would be impulse, it would still be in hand, right? Because it doesn't matter at this point. But if you set it, then you can always just like get rid of it. That's like the only thing you don't
That's
want
true.
to.
Yeah.
I could see it happening with Imperm because you might argue that maybe they play into the same column. Like I don't see it really happening, but
Also, there's the Malice Underground on the field,
yeah,
which prevents the
True.
Imperm from being activated from the hand.
true. Then never mind for that. But for the impulse, of course, it's still
Yeah, Impulse would work.
yes.
So he added a Marshmallow with the Copsy.
Yeah, then we already have it for next turn. That Marshmallow will be normal summon for sure. No special summon as long as you have the SP on field.
That is true.
And I think Adrian might be struggling a bit with what he wants to put on board.
I think his own SP is blocking the way.
Yes.
But we have to consider that Manuel already paid 300 life points.
Oh, and then, yeah. He wanted to special summon Marshmallow, but already weekly got reminded you have your SP on field, so we are normal summoning it.
Getting back the surprise.
Doesn't change too much at this point. I mean, it does change a bit, but I think we're still good to go.
I don't know, to be honest, if there are any Link 1s left for Adrian.
I don't think so. I mean, he has a surprise now, but they don't
does have the
do.
surprise.
Yeah.
He does not have the.
Well, you can go into surprise and then synchro summon on the bottom, but he's just attacking now, so.
So most decks are just running the gravity controller, maybe a Sky Striker package, which wouldn't work here, and the other cards we've seen, like the Link Spider and the Snatchy. And of course the Requiem, but the Reprodocus is gone, so we would have need a... Oh! It's an MTB. That was something as well. So we
are going to search here, but we are negating the search.
With Dominus Purge.
And since it's
we're negating the search with the Dominus Purge.
Yeah, and since it's face down, there's nothing to be locked out of.
No. But in the Yami strategy, it doesn't.
It doesn't really. I mean,
matter too much. You couldn't use the SP that is on the board.
Exactly. That might be a problem.
But we don't have to account for that right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was face down anyway, so we're good.
So now Manuel only left with one card in his hand.
Thinking really hard.
Yeah, contemplating whether he should set it or not. So most likely being an impulse, and we now see the old trick, old switcheroo with the Yummy and the surprise.
Yeah.
Adrian drawing another card.
This was all in end phase, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's the Light Fiend.
Oh, we actually have it. And there we go.
Manuel concedes. Game 2. Adrian winning 2-0 with his Yummy Fiendsmith strategy against Manuel.
Yeah. So, interesting match for sure. It was one of our longer matches, actually.
Yeah, I think the one
in the
No, I think the one before was even longer.
Okay. But I'll take it. Like, we're getting to the end and we're getting better matches now. Not better, but like longer.
More meta stuff. And
we can talk about them.
Yeah. And we will be right back with the winners interview with Adrian.
Okay. Welcome back, guys. And we have our winner of the last round. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, I don't know, how are you feeling today for this tournament?
I feel really good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I lost the round before this one,
Oh, okay.
and it was game one I threw, but game two was unwinnable. So I'm really happy that I won this one.
Yeah.
For me, it's a very, really favorable matchup.
Yeah.
Because if I book their cards, it's really hard for them to play.
Yeah, of course.
And also, since they don't have White Binder anymore,
Yeah.
I can way easier stop them with Marcher. They always
Yeah.
have to go to Marcher and back up, and cards like Purge are super nice now.
Yeah.
And before it was not so good versus Malice.
I think one play was also a bit confusing to us, and that was when you had the Akroki effect.
Yes.
I think he allowed you to go into the deck where you then change your surprise, where they then changed their Dominus card, right?
No, it was a Croaky,
Yes.
and I asked for permission if it's okay.
Yes.
He said yes.
Yeah.
And then I changed surprise
Yes,
because
and- yeah,
I wanted
exactly.
to special summon Marsh
Yeah.
and add back the surprise.
Yeah, and I think it was an error on their part because they could have just
Just
allowed you to like
just
because at that point
disagree,
you had
yeah.
the marshmallow and then it was
Yeah.
like, okay, you have every card in your deck
Yeah.
they need right now. That
Yeah.
was the only card missing for you for
Yeah.
winning that game.
Maybe he was a little bit tilted.
I think so because of the judge call maybe.
Yeah,
that
the
was-
judge call was my bad. I thought if you activate Impulse,
Yeah.
that you can't chain any light, earth, or wind in the
Yeah.
same chain.
But you can, yeah.
But I guess you can, so
Yeah.
so I guess
Today we learned.
some in the past I was told it
Okay. Yeah.
won't work.
Yeah.
So now I'm glad I know it works like that.
it's-
Yeah.
We will. Yeah, it's good. Okay, then do you have any shoutouts? for anyone?
Yeah, of course. Shout outs to Team Dark Honest.
Yeah.
Check out our YouTube. It's more like casual
Plug.
stuff, but sometimes it's always like fun
Yeah.
stuff. And of course, my friends, everyone who is with me today.
Yeah.
And to my opponent, he was super nice.
Yeah,
super
it
nice
seemed like
guy.
a nice match, yeah.
Nice conversation with him.
Yeah.
And thanks.
Okay. Guys, we'll see you in the next round. I think it's like 20 minutes, something like that. Lower, less? 10 minutes? It won't be that much, I guess. We have 2 more rounds. And maybe we'll see you in the final round. Don't know yet.
Maybe.
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 Yeah, then let's find a new table, I guess. And then see you in the next round.
Yeah, figure.
Welcome back, guys. We are now in round 7 of the WCQ in Munich.
Yeah.
219 players. This is the second to last round, and we've decided since next round we want to show you the finals of today's regional. That we wanted to see something that is more of a side, more cards that we haven't seen today already.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of those decks today.
We have seen one deck, but half of the deck.
Oh, yeah, fair. That's a nice disclaimer.
So, okay, I think the players are ready. Let's give them the timer and then hop straight into the deck.
Yeah, so they're waiting for us right now, so
Yeah.
I will give them, let's say 15 seconds, and then they can have a nice fist bump.
Let's hope they see it. Okay,
Yeah,
they saw
they-
it. They're now the dice, and
Oh,
there's
Sven with an 8.
for Sven.
And a 9 for Henry.
We haven't had a draw in dice rolls today, have we?
No, not at all. And Sven just told me he lost his last round, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, against one of our earlier stream participants today.
Yeah, we had him
With
play Orcust Mitsurugi.
Yes, so Sven had the matchup against him and had a loss, and he just told me that he was a bit annoyed by losing the dice roll. So now he's actually back to back again with.
Speaking of Mitsurugi, you can see Henry here searching for the almighty Habakiri. And as you can see on the right side, we haven't put Habakiri on as a display.
And there's a good reason for
his
it.
deck. Because there is a card in there that I think we haven't seen in a long time in the meta, which is Ice Rising.
Yeah.
And not only Ice Rising, but there are more Rising cards in the deck. Sven on the Crystal K9 strategy.
Yeah.
But Henry deciding to normal summon his Saji, even though he has searched Habakiri, so he does not want to use its effect right now. And I can see multiple ritual monsters and multiple ritual spells in the hand of Henry. It looks like Sven did not draw into his Holisu
Not really.
Fire Dark. Oh, the snake coming from the hand. And then there's most likely a Futsu or an Aramasa. There's not Futsu, Kusanagi. Being specialty. So I think it's chaining 1 and then chaining 2, the serpent.
Yeah, but nothing too special
Red
so far.
serpent.
Yeah. So now, we see Sven picking up his hand again, so there might be something coming here.
There
Yes.
is a Fuwalas.
Bolas here, since we're
some
switching
from
from deck. Yeah, but we do have the Ash Blossom, so no draw for Sven here.
I think we have seen more Fuwalas getting ashed than resolving today.
I think so, except the one time it got resolved twice into draw nothing.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't count for that because I couldn't remember it that much because the player didn't draw that many cards of 2 Fuwalas. It was in the Exosister.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, Fuvala's not doing too well today. So
And there's going to be an exceed summoning of the dual drive.
yeah,
And there's dual drive's effect. And Sven doesn't look too happy. Telling
Yes.
his opponent that he has to detach as part of the effect.
yeah. So now trying to build that unbreakable board.
Going for the Sword Razil and the I know it's a motor.
Yeah,
The Rise the Cross. I played that card
Yeah,
myself, but I couldn't figure out the name. Okay, we still know that there's an Habakiri in the hand of Henry.
Yeah.
And we've also seen Mitsurugi Mirror.
I think Henry now thinking about how to make that cross active, because of course right now it doesn't do too much since there's no exceed with material on the field. But yeah, first trying to do his other stuff.
Getting
Oh, the main deck trap. So now linking stuff away. Let's see for... Oh no, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Trying to move stuff around again, but yes.
So it does not let that go through.
Yeah. Of course
So-
not, since it was already played there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. If we're already committing to Exceed's place, then we have to assume that everything else was already played. So yeah. Actually leaking away and going for more Zeal plays.
Getting the extra zeal. Which is probably going to be summoned right now.
Yeah. I guess so.
Dumping the twins.
Yeah.
Now activating cross. And there's most likely going to be a detonator on top of that, attaching the twins.
That makes sense, since activating the fuse spell beforehand, now his effect will actually resolve without any problems. Setting two cards, and we do know one of them.
Yes.
Assuming he does not have any, he did not keep it in the hand.
He does have the purification
Yes.
on the field, and
So-
now passing the turn to Sven with 5 cards in hand.
Yeah. So, kind of a hard board to break here. I mean, we can use the Raigeki effect from Mitsurugi, of course. We have IP, we have lots of pops with Razil. And we have, of course, the trap.
But
On
Sven not wanting
Not
to
showing
reveal
at
what
all.
he's playing,
Just
seeing
scooping.
the writing on the wall.
So that dice rolls did actually
Matter.
matter.
Yes, they did.
Ah.
Because I think Henry only had like Ash Blossom and maybe one other card,
Hmm.
which could, to be fair, could also be enough for the Microsoft strategy.
Yeah.
To not play. And a short side note from our sponsor, Young Cards. I know you can't quite see them, but Sven is playing sleeves from Young
Sleeves from
Cards
them.
on his extra deck.
Yes.
Young Cards importing OCG sleeves, playmats, and more memorabilia to the European scene, to the TCG.
Yeah.
Also, there's a discount code.
Oh, there is.
There is a discount code. You can use Gozos10 for 10% off
10%.
at Young Cards.
Nice.
Shoutouts to Young Cards.
And well, I mean, while we're at it, who else do we have to thank today? I think a lot of people.
A lot of people. There are a few people of us here today playing this tournament. And no, I don't have a picture. I do have a picture. So shoutouts to Carl and Giannis, shoutouts to Neo, shoutouts to Philip, who we've seen on stream earlier. Shoutout to Junior as well, who's here all the way from France. And also shoutouts to Christopher, but I think he's already gone because I don't think that he did perform too bad, but he had other plans and just wanted to show up. I don't think he even played, but just wanted to say hello because he's a local from here in Munich.
Yes. So he lives here in Munich, and lots of earlier Gozos members as well as other friends also obviously here in Munich.
Yes.
So makes sense for him to be here. So yeah. And besides that, of course, shoutouts again to Containment Store today.
Funtainment letting us
Funtainment Store.
host and hosting with us the WCQ in Munich
Yeah.
2026. But also, most important, shoutouts to Card Market and Metafy.
Yeah. Converting Metafy, of course, we don't have codes there. Well, we do have.
We do have a
a
the
Metafy
UG
code.
Academy.
Yeah, we
So if you want to test with us, learn with us, play with us, and there's even more content. We have multiple master classes. We have deck introductions. So whenever new decks come out, new sets come out, we tend to make some smaller or bigger videos covering these decks, getting you to know the cards. But I think our players are ready. Sven already picked up his 5 cards.
yeah, let's hop back into the game.
Let's go back into the game. And I assume Sven is going first this time around, but I can see an Ash Blossom and a Droplet on Henry's side, and there is going to be the Ash Blossom on the Raisin.
Sven asking
Doesn't
for
look
result.
too happy, but there is the Izuna.
Oh,
A quite tricky one as well.
yeah. Blake's near to his opponents here, by the way. This is actually a canine card.
And there's the Lupus as well, hitting the board again.
Yeah, and I don't think there are any other hand traps in Henry's
No, I can
hand.
see a pre-prep, I can see a droplet, then there's also, again, the Saji,
Yeah.
and then there is another spell, which
Yeah,
I think
3
is
spells
the
and
mirror,
Saji.
so the pre-prep is not live at the moment.
Yeah, but that would mean that now finally Sven gets to play.
Yep. From here on, it's you can play uninterrupted.
Yeah, exactly. So now just basically having to think about the correct place. You don't want to search anything and then...
Getting the lantern, blinking, raising off into a rock of the Vanquisher, activating its effect, getting back the raisin to have it as a play in the opponent's turn, and now there's
Oh, the Holy Symbol.
the Holy Sewer revealing the raisin, and we already know that there's a fire and the dark in the hand. So now we can see for the first time today and in this match, Holy Sewer revealing fire and the dark.
Yeah.
That sounds like a novel.
And Henry looking at his hand, maybe there's something hidden, but no, there are no hand traps. Thinking about the position, yeah. Something that came up in game 1. We want to think about where we place the cards correctly, of course.
And as I know, Sven, he's not bad at placing his cards in the correct zones. Field spell, so start will get a Borger.
Yeah.
That can probably draw in the end another card, or maybe Sven is going for the quote-unquote FTK of the Vanquish Soul cards, where you burn your opponent with Borger
Yeah.
for 1500 in your own turn, and in the opponent's turn you're using the Masquerade, which is done by these two monsters, the canine cards, to halve his life points.
Yeah.
Once
then-
they activate a monster effect on the field, and then you have enough with the trap, the Vanquish Soul trap, and the Borger burn, which is then going to be, I think, 3200. The Snow Devils 18,
think
33. It is.
So yeah.
Yeah, 3300, which is enough for game through burn damage. That is.
Yeah. But let's see.
Your opponent has to activate a monster effect on the field for that.
True. But I mean, if you still have to activate monster effects.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But there is one monster in the hand. And, the rest of the hand is the droplet. There is Saji. There is a Prayers, not a mirror. And there's a
Yeah.
pre-prep. So
it's actually quite a good hand. So
It
like
is a good hand.
that droplet might come in clutch. Like, have to see. Depends on the board that Sven is building. But yeah. Quite hard. I can still see it, but it's quite hard to see it because like every second card is shiny. Yeah.
So quite the high rare deck there on Sven's side. Did you know that Sven actually landed like most of the Vanquish Soul cards for me to test them out, and then decided to pick them up in their highest rarity because he liked my cards so much. Like, I mean, the Vanquish Soul cards, not the Canine cards. And there is the Nash Knight.
Yeah.
Beautiful new ultimate
Oh,
rare.
he can't believe it.
Equipping the 104 Masquerade.
Yeah.
Ranking up into the Nash Knight, C Nash Knight, the XYZ Nash Knight.
And now moving zones.
Yeah. I mean, that is possible because
That is possible.
it's a new summon of
it's
a
a
new
new
monster.
monster. Yeah.
And then ranking up into the Horror Umbral Masquerade, the
There it
beautiful,
is.
beautiful ultimate rare. So that is the FTK setup that we have right here.
Yeah.
If we see the Borger, there it is.
I mean, we do know it's in hand, so
I know, but
yeah. If he
didn't
decides to
have
do it,
summon it.
I know. I think he's going for
I think
some,
he's
maybe
okaying
going for some
the
stream plays.
Borger. And Borger will reveal Dark just to draw a card.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
No FTKs this turn, which I think it's fair. You don't have to quote unquote FTK your opponent with that strong of a board. We do have the Medal of Bounce, we have the Ripper negate, we have the Masquerade negate, destroy, and rip a card in hand. We have the Borger to draw
We have
another
a lot.
card. We have a Holy Sue in hand. We have a Raisin in hand. We have the Vanquish Soul, Snow Devil in hand. We have the Rock on the field that can summon a Raisin from the hand. So there's quite a lot.
We got
So
to
we're
draw
now-
another monster, but I can't make out which one.
It is a Shifter.
It is Shifter,
It
right? I
is
was like,
Shifter.
I thought too it was Shifter, but I was like kind of confused if I'm.
That's an interesting decision to keep the Shifter. To be fair, you don't know what your opponent is playing.
True.
Because
Because,
did not reveal a card.
yeah, then I can agree that makes sense
Yeah.
because, of course, this is maybe one of the worst draws you could have.
It is.
But-
I think it's the single most worst draw because it's only quote unquote fodder for the droplet.
Yeah.
But it's a monster fodder, so then
There we
not
have
being
it.
able to
So
respond with the monster effect.
Sending two
Yes.
cards, maybe more.
Prayers and
Two
Shifter,
cards. So,
trying to negate something,
so Sven could still. I mean, he could change his trap card, but
but I don't see that.
I don't see that happening either.
So Sven just clarifying, I think, for us that the Masquerade and the Ripper will be negated. So from here on out,
Yeah, no
it is
exceed monsters.
just the Vanquish Soul cards.
Yeah.
So the droplet basically got rid of the Canine page.
Quite good, of course.
And we take
Oh.
800 points of damage. The Borger draws the card.
Yeah,
Because that was the start of the chain.
exactly. So, I think Henry thinking a lot about what to do now. Does Sven have all three attributes for the trap? I know he has Holy Sue, and I know he has Raisin, but I don't think he has a dark.
He had the
Mon-
dark because he drew with the Borger twice.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's true. Yeah, never mind, never mind.
Once in his and once in the opponent's turn.
Yeah. We just saw it.
Yeah. Literally.
Of course. Yeah. So that means
Adding a ritual and
that field
Wakumo.
is going to be gone.
So let's see what Henry's going to do here. Activating the ritual spell, most likely to summon from the hand the Muwakumo, which he just searched.
Yeah.
Tributing Kusanagi and probably the serpent.
Yeah.
There it is.
Or bigger snack.
Sneak. Big sneak. And the Aramasa is quite wonky there on the field.
Yeah.
Henry, be careful. Don't put it in the spell and trap zone.
So there we go, and now starting some chains. And Sven might want to be thinking here if he wants to drop now or later, but we are slowly getting to the point where we can think about.
Interacting with the opponent.
Yes.
Because only thing he did this turn was to draw with the Borger.
Yeah.
But now the Madlove, I think, is trying to bounce something. And the Muwakumo, I think right now is the one with the lowest defense on the board because Aramasa has 900 and Muwakumo
Wow.
is one with 800. So it goes straight back into the hand. Serpent comes
Not
onto the
doing too
board
much here.
and most likely the Muwakumo to destroy the board will not
Hmm.
resolve because Sven has a Vanquish Soul name to reveal with the Vanquish Soul start,
Yeah.
which I think is exactly what happened. I don't think we saw it, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sven knew.
So
it
of
was
course
happening.
we want to blow up the field here, but yeah, we have quick effect here. But does that even do anything? I'm not sure because we always have
It just removes the
the non-Vanquish Soul cards because we always have the trap
Yes.
which protects from destruction, which is exactly what is happening. And that even means that not sure what they are clarifying, but besides that, the Exit Knight would be gone.
so on summon.
And Exit Knight is once per chain, right?
Sorry?
Exit Knight is once per chain.
Is once per chain. It's
yes.
not. It's like it is the old Zeus.
Yes. So we cannot chain again onto the trap
Yes.
because that would be the only thing that we could do.
And Sven deciding to not chain the trap to the Exit Knight, but activating it on the summon, and the Exit Knight was chained to the trap.
Really?
So Sven letting his whole board being blown away.
Apparently.
Now trap resolves, special summoning the Raven. The Exeter Knight still gets destroyed by the trap. Also, Henry loses.
But wait, and the
1800.
trap was... Oh, the trap was activated first and then...
Yes.
Yeah,
because
okay.
Henry
Yeah,
did
because...
not use his turn player priority for his quick effects. And now we are...
I'm thinking about if that was better or worse. I'm confusing because I'm not sure about the better outcome at this point.
I mean, at this point, you already used the Mad Love and you already used the Borger on field. So now you just have 3 zones to special your Vanquish Soul cards wherever you want them. And we already know...
I can see that.
We already know that there is a Holisu in the hand, and we just searched with Resin. Then there's the Izuna and the Lupus.
Yeah, I'm just a bit confused about like if Henry had in mind about the player priority, like if he wanted to just summon and then watch what happens, or if he has priority on purpose or not. I'm not. Well, maybe we find out later.
Yeah.
We can ask whoever wins this match.
Oh, and there is
Durandal.
turn skip-ish card.
Another one.
Yes.
And that is actually already something that might turn skip here. If we want to do that. But I don't see why not, to be honest.
Sven probably drew the Jolin Lockbird.
I think so too. So,
And let me tell you,
this
if
is not
this
going
Jolin
to
Lockbird resolves,
Yeah.
this is going to be a game 3 angle here.
be. Yeah. Because here we can just shuffle back both hands and the next turn go into Rock again with the Raisin, get Raisin back, normals on the Raisin, and then
go from there.
Yes. And then we should already good to go. So
Also
let's
keep in mind,
see.
Henry already lost 1800 for
Yeah.
the Vanquish Soul Snow Devil and 800 for his own Mitsurugi Praise.
But no drawn and lockboard here, so yeah, reading the card again, but I think it might be already good enough to just prevent the ritual summon.
Yes,
It's not preventing it because it's a gamble, because he could draw the same cards back
that
out.
is true. But there are 3 cards.
Oh, we have
and there's
one.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar bouncing. We chained the Holisu.
Yeah.
So there is currently no Earth in the hand of Sven, I think.
Yeah, but summoning another card, what will we be summoning? Because we almost got every card now in play. Oh yeah, true. We
Shallow.
haven't. Yeah, that's. I think that's the only one we don't have. Of course.
So now Duandal
Yeah.
is shuffling back all the cards, 3 cards on both players' hands.
Interesting to not do it on the ritual summon itself, but oh yeah, because we already have some stuff in the graveyard, right? Yeah, then it doesn't matter. Then we could just do it now. Yeah.
Both players are going to draw 3 cards.
So let's see.
Oh no, Sven is more drawing more cards. I think Sven draw 5 cards.
Yeah, but
And there is no play, as I can
Oh.
tell from Henry. There is a Murakumo, there is an Aramasa, which both have been used this turn,
yeah, and no ritual cards.
and no ritual spell.
Yeah, I think they're now clarifying which effects have already been used, which not. Since Henry doesn't seem entirely sure what he already used, but we just have to check the graveyard and then.
That is a thrust.
Yes.
But
Oh,
there's the Ash Blossom
the
for the
lucky
thrust.
Ash Blossom that came out of the deck after the draw.
I mean, look at Sven's hand. I think he drew 5 or 6 cards.
Oh, and there we
And
go.
Then we see the concede into the game 3.
Yes.
So, Sven going first, and winning
Yeah.
after what seems like quite an impressive board.
Yeah.
But also, we have to be fair, Henry played good into the board
Yes.
with his Exeter Knight.
Actually
and,
quite good.
Clearing the whole board.
Yeah.
But then Sven rebuilt his board in Henry's turn.
That K9 got him the edge for that game for sure, for the
Yes.
Durandal, and then actually drawing the Ash Blossom. That
that
was
was
by
lucky.
chance, and yeah. So also, of course,
Either
not revealing
you
the deck.
or me, we have to ask Sven later about this Ash Blossom, if he wins, that is.
How lucky he felt.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So let's see what the players are preparing for game 3 in round 7, this regional qualifier.
Yeah.
Sven on Vanquish Soul K9 and Henry on Rise of Mitsurugi. I have to be honest, I really missed Detonator. I like the card.
But we haven't seen it do anything so far.
Yeah, that's true.
It was
we have to
Just standing there menacingly.
Yeah, it was just on the board, doing nothing because Sven decided not to give Henry the chance of playing his cards in
Yeah.
Sven's turn because there was no Sven's turn.
There wasn't this one. That's true. And most likely, Henry will get to start this next game.
Yes.
So Sven again with a disadvantage.
But
so
more
might-
prepared this time.
Yes, more prepared. And we have a side deck now too. And he does know what he's playing against. So all factors.
Yes.
Well, of course, that's for Henry the same.
I just wanted to say, yeah, because Henry knows that he can decide whether to go first or second,
Yeah.
which means he can adapt his side deck accordingly. Like his side deck with his main deck with cards from the side deck.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got it.
I
Now
gotcha.
I got it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Sven already shuffled everything up. Shuffling Henry's deck once more. Classic riffle shuffle over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder.
I think it's always a sign of fair play when you're shuffling deck
Oh, yeah.
on one side
Yeah.
and looking with your face to the other side.
Mhm.
I like that. That's why I do it in bigger tournaments, not at locals, but I think it's a form of fair play and a form of respect.
Yeah. I see.
And then there's
There
a
we go.
discount game 3. Let's go. So
See one Ash Blossom.
Ice
One
Droplet. Droplet and Aramasa. And what is the card in the middle? I can't quite tell.
Cannot.
Maybe it's an alternate art Ash Blossom, I think.
Could be.
But there is
Oh.
Bolas, which will get Ash Blossom.
Of course.
Of
It will
course.
never. I still cannot make out what that card is.
It
it
is. It is the second.
Quite concerned that you knew what card it is just by looking at the right side of the card.
You know, I've been Ash Blossomed a lot of times.
Fair enough,
And
fair enough.
multiple of my opponents use
That version of the
wild
card.
different arts of different cards.
Yes.
including
The Ash
this
Blossom.
rather
Unique.
unique, thank you, version of Ash Blossom.
Yeah.
And yeah. Okay, so Henry now here, searching the Hawakiri. And activating its effect, which will go through.
So now it's the question, can Sven play through this field again? I mean, it's most likely, if there's not another hand trap, going to be more or less the same as before.
That is
Because
true.
I think we started exactly the same before, right? We also had in game 1, we had the... Did we also have Ash Blossom for Mulcharmy? I think yes.
We did have an Ash Blossom for Moonshine, but Henry didn't start with Aramasa.
Yes, but I think down the line,
All the Mitsurugi cards
Yes.
end on the same thing.
yes.
So there is the Hard Drawn Prayers tributing the Hawakiri, getting to the Muakumo and specialing Saji. And in the new chain, the Hawakiri will trigger and most likely searching for the ritual spell, Mitsurugi
Yeah.
Ritual. Because as you can see right here, there are 2 level 4 monsters on the board. And
That
do you
is
know
something we want.
Do you know a ranked 4 that is that it might see play in this situation?
It's certainly not Exit Night this time.
I don't think so either. No. I think it's something driving, something duo driving.
I think so too, yeah.
Or not.
Not yet.
I was wrong.
Not yet. I think we're trying to look for more level 4 cards. Maybe to get the field spell with effect earlier.
The thing is,
But it's not. Is it that good? Because if you
I don't
get
think so.
interrupted now, it's way worse, I think.
that plus you now locked yourself out of searching with the extra seal.
True.
Because you have monsters that are not level 4 on
Yeah.
the board. So if you would have gone into the dual drive with the Aramasa and the Saji beforehand, which he's now doing, but he now has a
Oh,
not
now
level
I
4 on the
think
board.
that looks. Could there be a? Oh, it's Holy Su.
Holy Su
It's not
revealing,
Ibiru, but
and Morpomo triggering. But does Sven know that there is a droplet on Henry's side? Holy Su
Oh.
revealing a fire and a dark.
yeah.
And
But there we
is a
have it.
droplet.
Of course, that is banished. Can we? Might be a stupid question, but can we even use the serpent if it cannot be sent to the graveyard?
No, we cannot.
It cannot, right?
Nope, we cannot.
That's something we might want to clarify. with
Yes,
the
I
chat
will
room.
clarify that right away.
Yes, thank you. Perfect.
Yes, we clarified, and we can now continue.
So what was sent instead as a cost? Because,
The second Ash Blossom.
okay,
Yep.
so nothing much lost here. Well, I mean, we now have level 4, but we lost some interaction.
And why is there the Canine spell in Sven's graveyard?
Because he discarded it for the ritual.
For all the ritual, yep,
Yeah,
that's true.
because yeah. That was the point for activating the droplet in the first place.
Okay. And I was at the table now, and Sven wasn't that happy.
Well, I mean, there's now one Ash Blossom less to take care of, but
Yeah, to consider.
yeah.
Getting once again Mitsurugi, great purification,
hmm
summoning back the Morpomo.
Having the trap. Another question is, what will we do with that level 4 monster?
I'm not sure yet, but it looks like we're just linking it
Yeah.
away into an IP Masquerena.
Yeah.
We do have the Ice Fire Zero.
Yeah, I
And
don't. I think the only difference.
Sword
Was
and
there a
Ice.
difference? Not entirely sure. But we'll see.
I mean, the difference between this board and the other board is that there is no Rise Across here. Because you searched the Ice Rising.
Yes.
Oh, he hard drew across. Never mind.
I mean, it's good enough then, yeah.
Looks like the exact same board as last turn. Into Sven having Holisu and 2 level 5s in hand, plus 1 card.
Yeah.
He will draw.
Yeah, and he already picked up the Exceed to attach. And we now have the trap, so it's kind of a quite similar board to game 1.
Exactly the same board.
I think he still had his prayers in game 1 too.
That's right.
It was even worse.
Yeah, it was even worse.
So this time it might be a bit better. because of course we can try to do the Holy Seal again. We are trying. Yeah, I guess we are trying to chain, and then during resolve we might negate this card.
On resolution, Jalo will try to special itself, which the Mokumo will try to negate, and Sven's thinking on letting it negate or discarding, but it looks like he is just discarding. What will he discard?
Yeah, so he was asking resolution, so that means he is thinking about discard, as you said. Yeah. So no more chaining here. But it looks like he wants to discard and wants to get the Jalong out. But to be honest, I think the field spell will negate something in resolve 2, and we already have
the field spell already negated.
It negates the resolve. It does not negate right now.
No, the field spell negated the Holy Soup from resolving.
We're still in the same chain.
No, because the Jalong is.
No, wait, it has to be in the same chain because otherwise, but the Holy Soup would have.
New chain.
True, but why is Holy Soup then still on the field? Because I thought it was popped.
No. The cross negated it by detaching from the deck.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Over. Yeah. Okay. Now
Jalong hits the field. Impact was discarded because it's a dead card anyway, and we know that there's just a Joku in Sven's hand.
Yeah.
What is Sven?
What is there? Not so much, to be honest. It's
also
kind of a hard board to break.
Henry did not use Futsu's effect. He didn't.
Yes, he forgot about it. I think
he didn't use it.
Because that would have been a free IP link summon.
Yep, that would have been free fodder for his IP. Yep, that's true.
Maybe using like SP. Now we don't want to use SP immediately, but we could if we wanted to. Getting rid of something, still having 2 more cards to pop with our Rise
we know
stuff.
The last card is the Jalong, and we only have 1 card in hand.
Yeah.
If we IP banish the Jalong, then there will not be any play left for Sven.
I also don't think there's much we can do because we also have the trap still set.
Yeah,
so it's like lots and lots of interruptions. So that would mean Henry would have to do like a massive misplay to.
I don't even know if he can fumble it that hard.
I don't think either. Yeah.
Because there is a Jet Daolong. There is a Jet Daolong, a dead Daolong in Sven's hand. Okay, that was quite funny. And we still have the more to wipe the board, the Futsu to bring stuff back, which he also forgot right now.
Yeah.
We have the IP to go into an SP, which can banish twice. We have a detonator with 2 materials, and we still have the Omni-Negation trap for Henry. And there's an announcement in the background right now, but that does not concern us.
Yeah. So Sven thinking about, I think IP was just activated, if I saw that correctly. But there's not much to do. Yeah, I think we are going to go into SP, I guess. Maybe, maybe not, we will see. Yeah, and then here we will banish it. And there's not much to do here. Of course we have to chain, and then we chain here again.
The detonator to pop the Lash Knight. And now we're left with a single job rule in hand.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that is not game on board for Henry.
True.
He does have the Ice Rise in hand. It's not game because Henry forgot to special summon with the Futsu twice.
Yes. That does come into play, but I don't know if...
now it's game.
Yeah, now it's game.
300. Sven scoops it up. So Henry, our round 7 feature match winner.
Rise
Mitsurugi.
Yeah.
Still has it. And we will be back with the winners interview.
A few seconds, a few minutes. See you soon. Welcome back, guys, and we have our winner of the last round. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Uh, so you're playing Mitsurugi today. How do you think your match went so far for you? Because game one, you didn't even see what Sven was playing. He just scooped it up immediately.
Yeah. When I'm playing Mitsurugi Ryziel, because I think I'm not the most experienced player, so this is my second regional, and I figured I need to play a deck that is so strong when it gets going that it just wins games no matter if my opponent is better or not. So me going full combo of like Habakiri and Tim scooping, that's the game plan basically.
Yeah.
So I'm siding in a bunch of stupid cards that win me against every deck basically. So
Yeah.
like Shifter, Thrust, evenly.
Oh, okay.
This kind of a strategy.
But are you then a newer player, or because you said you're second regional? Or
Yeah, I started playing in Ryziel Malice format in 2025.
oh, okay, so that's quite new, yeah.
Went to one regional in Germany as well before.
Yeah.
I didn't do so well there, but I practiced a lot since then.
Yeah. Now you're going pretty well today. But have you done any major events like YCS or anything so far? Or
Haven't ever been to a YCS before.
crazy, great. So maybe it's time for you then, because you might get your qualification. You have one more round for you, and then afterwards you do have a qualifier for the European Championship coming up. If you want to go there,
I mean, it depends where it is and how it
It's-
aligns with university.
fair enough.
If it works
It's
out,
in Brussels, actually, in Belgium. So
It seems doable.
we could make it happen, maybe not. Yeah, I guess. Do we have any shoutouts? Maybe you want to plug
Shoutouts.
your stream.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna shout out my YouTube channel. It's YGO Subsonic. It's not the greatest channel. I'm kind of new to it, but I'm working on it. So, I mean, if you think I'm cool, go show up there. I'm doing my best.
Okay.
I'll post a deck profile there as well.
Oh, that's good to know. So if you want to see some Mitsurugi stuff, maybe his journey, how to becoming the best Mitsurugi player.
I'll tell you a secret. There is still a Mitsurugi, a Ryziel bridge to Mitsurugi that does full combo for both decks of one card. And it requires 0 main deck bricks. Stay
Zero.
tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay, we won't say it here. Also, stay tuned. We have one more round. For our final round, we will be featuring table 1. We're not sure who's there. I guess it might be someone we already had today. Thank you again so much. And
Thank you
then,
for having me on.
Yeah, of course. And then we good luck for the next round, of course.
Yeah,
And
thank
maybe
you.
you will make that top 8 then.
Yeah. All right.
See you next
See you
round.
guys.
Welcome back, duelists, to the last round of today, round 8 of the WCQ in Munich 2026.
Yeah.
6 here in Munich.
Munich, yeah.
Funny thing is, for the last round, we wanted to take table 1 because there's only one duelist who is undefeated, and as
it turns out, yeah.
as it turns out, you saw both of the duelists in the upcoming feature match already on the stream. I won't spoil anything. We have prepared everything, and I would
think
say
our duelists also listening very carefully what we are saying right now.
they're ready to play, and I would say just let's hop into the game and
Let's start this duel.
let's start this duel.
So we can see
the
here.
duelists, one is still on his phone.
There you go.
They
But
just
they now
recognize
know.
that the timer is running for them in just a second. They're rolling.
There you go. And
Manuel is rolling a 6, and Benjamin rolls a solid 6 as well. That was the
Oh.
first dice roll that we had today.
yeah,
So there's another 6. and
and 8. So that means Benjamin
Will go first.
Can go first, yeah. He actually asked me if he's allowed to put a token of his, I think it's girlfriend, on the bottom. So I was like, okay,
So probably
won't-
shout out to his girlfriend.
I guess. Won't tell anyone.
Yes. And as you can see, we featured Benjamin, I think it was in round 4. We featured him. He is on Orcust Mitsurugi.
Yes.
And then right after that, we featured Manuel in round 5 on his Exosister strategy.
Oh,
So
we
for
have
now-
a bell. I was just wondering why he was reading the card, but yes, with context that makes a bit more sense. Oh, we have the first Orcust card
There
here.
is a skeleton, which will most likely be turned into a Galatea Eye. Yes, there she is.
Of course.
And then now, presumably, either of those cards will continue for Benjamin playing. Discarding the World Wand. Searching the Babel. So either Benjamin is not playing the counter trap, the crescendo in the main deck, or maybe already has it, or just values the Babel more than the counter trap.
Yeah. But he seems to be thinking right now, what do we want to do?
Specialing the World Crown and going into what I think will be the Galatea.
Yeah. I
Not
think
I,
so.
but Galatea.
Yeah, but,
Galatea, not I, that is.
There you
she
go.
is, the OG Galatea.
that will build up
beautiful
the
Overlord.
remaining setup for our turn.
Yes.
Good.
So we will banish the skeleton to bring back the Galatea from the graveyard. We will activate the wand to put the skeleton on the field.
Yeah. Swapping some stuff.
So basically, he just revived 2 bodies with his wand.
Yeah.
That is now going back into the deck. Getting him to another card. You can see his deck here.
Yeah.
There is the
He draws 2
Orchestrated
cards, right?
Return.
Yeah. So quite interesting that I think he actually baited the ghost spell, maybe because he wanted to do the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it wasn't bait because he wanted to do it anyway, but like
I mean,
I don't think it matters.
yeah, the skeleton plus the purge, the
Yeah.
prayers is like full gas, no breaks.
Yeah, I think so
which
too.
does not lose to one hand trap either way.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's Big Boy
The big boy.
and Link Yusu.
Yeah, we saw him earlier on stream today.
Bring back skeleton brings back the Galatea, which is now being overlaid into a Dingirsu, which
Yeah.
will now attach. What was it? I didn't see it. It was
Yeah,
the skeleton.
Yeah, it did. Bringing everything back into the circulation or rotation.
We now attempt to draw 2 cards,
Yeah.
sending the Dingirsu.
I mean, as long as Babel is stuck on the field, we're good to go. So,
And now
then
we have
we
the
don't care
Mitsurugi
about prayers.
combo anyway.
Yeah,
So the prepared will get us the Havakiri and the mirror.
so this turn will be quite a bit longer.
Yes, and now Havakiri will probably get the Saji onto the field. tributing it right away to activate its effect to search a Mitsurugi spell or trap card.
Yeah.
Which will most likely, as we can see here, be the Ritual. Which I would take a bet that this is the next card he will activate. I won the bet.
Amazing, amazing.
Special summoning the Habakiri from the hand. Attributing most likely to names from his deck.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's playing the Serpent as well. He's not. Or he did not choose to send it for the Ritual.
I don't think he's playing
Yeah.
it, to be honest.
So he's getting back the Ritual and searching for an Amino Murakumo. So the Ritual will now try to special summon from deck, most likely the Futsu.
And I don't think we have any interruptions from Manuel anymore in
Nope.
this turn, so this is going to be full Exosister
Engine
having to go against the Orcust.
and the Mitsurugi cards.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
Gonna be tough. I think that dice roll was
aren't-
kind of important.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Exosisters aren't known for breaking boards with their engine.
Yeah.
Because if you remove their first body, most of the time it's just over, and Murakumo does that on its own.
Yeah. So I think before our last, so in round 6, I think Benjamin was actually playing Sven, right? Because he wanted to feature him in that round already,
Yes.
but couldn't do it because we already had Benjamin on stream.
Yeah.
And,
And now we have him on stream
now we have
anyway.
him on stream anyway. But
But we would have had him on stream 3 times.
yes.
2 times with one duel in between.
Yeah.
We're now linking into the IP Masquerena, and I'm quite sure that Benjamin knows how to special cards with his Futsu from the graveyard.
Oh, we are scooping immediately.
He sees
does not
that
want to
he's
reveal his
not
deck.
going to break this board, doesn't want to reveal his deck, and just scoops it up for a quick 1-0.
Oh, do you see on the top? There
I see the card on the top.
Is it, what's it called?
3, it's a magical deflector.
Thank you, yeah, but it's not going in.
No, but the dimensional fissures are.
But isn't? Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he has like a. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he was like having a pretty fixed side pattern, so they might not want to slide it in. But I remembered the card wrong, and I thought it would also negate ritual spells. Because in my head, Magic Deflector negates everything except normal spells.
Except
but
normal spells.
it seems like
I think it's because we're that old in the game, and when we played the card back in the day, no one played ritual spells. So for that matter, it negated everything except normal spell cards.
yes.
Because there were no ritual spells in the meta for like the last decade.
That's fair, yeah. I think the only relevant one way back was Necros.
I think that was the last one, yes.
And I don't think Magic Deflector was out by that time, to be honest. 2012. No, then it was out. But
was
then
out,
but then it wasn't being played because it doesn't do anything against it, obviously.
That is true.
And we
I
had way
know
better
that
cards back in the day.
I know that I played Magic Deflector in Cosmo, as I told you earlier. One of my favorite decks. I'm a huge
Yeah.
Star Wars fan. I'm also a music fan, so I should play Orcust then, I guess. But I never managed to get the cards. I have some cards, but
Not all of them.
not all of them, and they're all scattered around somewhere. And,
As usual, yeah.
yeah.
So I haven't played in a longer time either, and I was quite surprised because I still have basically all the cards at home to still play the meta relevant decks. I have Malice at home, I have Yummy Fiendsmith at home, I have, I don't know, basically all the cards at home. So, I mean, why not? Maybe I'll take a spin again.
Me too, because I also, for some reason, I like having the freedom of deciding what I want to play, and
Same.
also just like feeling like playing a deck and then just picking it up.
Yeah.
So I own most of the staples in my preferred rarity, and so when I want to pick up a new deck and there's a new deck coming out, I'm just buying the new core because I do own all the other cards, which makes it easier for me to stay in the game because
Yeah.
I see myself not only as a player but also as a kind of collector, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But only of meta cards
Yeah,
and some retro format.
I
deck.
see. So we have two things. Once we have the suggestion of Drytron. Yes, it is also a ritual deck, of course. And yes, this is the last round, and this is actually game 2 now.
Yes.
So
Benjamin
won the first round.
Mhm.
Yeah. So and now we will most likely have Manuel going going first. My bad. So this might be over this game, this tournament.
But it might be not, because
Might be
there
not.
is an Exosister Martha, which is, as we know, the single best Exosister card, because it's the only thing that does something on her own.
Yeah. And now the question: does Benjamin know what the deck does or not? Like, how deep is he into the Exosister lore?
To be fair, he's not reading the cards, like the Exosister cards.
Yes. So I
but
would
think
assume he knows what the
Manuel-
deck does.
Yes, but I think Manuel just now is explaining
Some
the
stuff, yeah.
Ishiki card that in hand activates it herself to normal summon, to additional normal summon
Mm-hmm.
herself. If you have a body with 800, a monster with 800 attack or defense on the field, and then on summon it triggers again to search any light or dark monster with either 800 attack or defense. And as you can see, there is a card that got searched through that, which is a light monster with 800 defense, and that is the Thunder King Rayo.
Yeah. And I can see in Benjamin's hand he has 2 double cyclones in his hand. They're not going to become that good, to be honest, during next turn.
Also, the Ishiki, as I said before, but I just wanted to clarify, the effect in the hand to extra normal summon her doesn't take up your regular normal summon.
Yeah.
So
Or is it double cyclone? Yes. Yeah.
So
Okay.
the Thunder King Rayo in the hand will be able
To normal summon.
to be normal summoned
Yeah.
to the field of Manuel. Here's one thing that I liked to do. So if I got hand trapped by my opponent here,
Yeah.
and they have a card in their graveyard, I would search with Michaelis to then either, if they impermit her or on-res, use her effect to banish the card in their graveyard, the hand trap that they used on me,
Yeah.
and then the Martha will rank up into another Exosister card, another Exosister Exceed monster, because she's the only Exosister monster that does not require your opponent to remove a card from the grave,
Yeah.
but triggers as well when you remove a card from the grave.
Oh, okay. So Benjamin reading a few cards, so he doesn't seem to know all of them, but I think he for sure knows 1 or 2 of them.
Yes.
And this time we did search the spell. I
This
remember in the
time-
earlier rounds
Yes.
we took a
I clarified with Manuel before the game.
not again.
Not again, please don't. And now searching I think it's Irene and Elis again. He now has to discard 1 card, 1 additional card, which is the Irene. So there is an Elis in his hand, which he will now special summon, because he controls another Exorcist monster, overlaying Elis and Martha into what seems to be what is the best card in the deck, the best boss monster. You can see her on the left side, which is the Exosister Caramel, trying to set a card in the end phase and setting an additional card. And I think that is.
On there
no,
we have the
there's-
non-sum.
There's of course still the Thunder King Ohio.
We just had to check ourselves. So there is one of the judges sitting at the table too for this last round. We're just a bit confused of that hand sliding in.
And the close up now and then, but it is in fact a judge that is sitting next to
Yeah.
our finalists. And the Caramel will now in the end phase set the Returnia, and Manuel is just now explaining to Benjamin what
Yeah.
the Returnia does.
He just wants to know if he has to pop it with his double cyclone or not, basically.
We know that, but Manuel doesn't. But,
But
that's-
Benjamin
that's
also.
basically-
Oh, he also does have a feather duster, I think, in hand. I think I've just. Yeah, and you can't see it now, but he just shuffled a bit, and I
Yes.
peaked a bit.
So for the viewers that don't know what Returnia does, it targets a card on the opponent's field or in the grave if you control only Exosister monsters and at least one Exosister, so it's not activatable right now. Then banishes that card. Yeah, that was a Feather Duster. And then you can, on resolution, banish another card if you have already Exceed summoned that turn using monsters you control, or Exceed summon using monsters you control.
Yeah.
So
So we're changing the effect now.
will be negated by
But-
the karma.
This doesn't matter to us because this is actually it works because now we're going to use double cyclone with Feather Duster to target one card, and then we're going to use another double cyclone to target the other double cyclone.
That's
And
true.
if this is what's happening, but in theory we could get rid of everything we want to. Well, not one card is going to be stuck on the field, but
Yes, because the Duster will have its effect rewritten.
yeah,
And what Caramel does is when your opponent activates a normal spell, normal trap, or a monster effect, you can activate her effect, and then on resolution, which is not quite correct here, but I don't think it matters that much.
yeah,
On resolution, you can detach two materials to detach all of the materials to rewrite the effect of the card it was chained to.
Yeah.
To your opponent chooses one card from your graveyard that gets added to your hand, which the Exosister cards are worded weird, but basically it makes your opponent remove one card from the grave, which triggers all of the other
yeah,
Exosister names from the main deck.
yeah. And they're trying to figure out what exactly the chain is. Of course, they just have to resolve it, but at this point, I think the correct thing would be that one double cyclone would have to be on the field because that is the last one card that has to be sent to the graveyard.
The second double
Afterwards,
cyclone
everything has
that
been
got
resolved.
activated should stay on the field
Yeah, but
until the
I-
chain resolves.
Yes, but I do not. The other cards are actually like destroyed.
Yes.
Because they were destroyed by double cyclone, but I don't think that matters too much for our resolve here. And yeah. So we're normal summoning here. Oh, we got an Ash Blossom, another one.
There is only, in quotes, that is not a legal activation. Hope
Which
the
one?
judge catches that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he called it himself. Because the Ryo is not a Exosister monster, and
True.
you can only activate
When you
the-
only have Exosister
Yes.
cards? Monsters, I guess. Yeah.
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 That's true.
For the Ryo.
But the funny thing is, even if your Ryo gets negated by an Imperm or Droplet, which happened to me quite frequently, you can still tribute the Ryo for cost
Yeah.
to then make your Returnia live again.
I see.
So I think Benjamin is just trying to clarify if the Magnifica, the Michaelis can banish a card this turn,
Yeah.
which she can't because she wasn't summoned this turn.
Yeah. So basically, the only thing that's doing something right now is the Ryo.
Yes.
Correct? Yes. Because I don't think Manu has any cards left in hand. I'm not entirely sure because it's a bit hidden. But
Benjamin does have the.
yeah, Benjamin still does
Yeah,
have some
Benjamin
things.
has cards in hand.
Yes,
I'm
but
not sure about Manu. And he tried to search, but
obviously no,
as Manuel
no
pointed to
search.
his Ryo, there's no search left.
That card is a good card.
I'm a bit worried that if Manuel
There you go.
tries to negate a summon, which he should do right now.
Yeah. He
but-
actually, this is also a bit miscommunication. You should actually ask beforehand if the summon is okay.
Yes.
Because already activating the effect can only happen if the summon has been successful.
Yes. Now the summon.
But apparently
was
it
successful,
has been successful, which is quite confusing.
because I don't think that Manuel realized
Realized,
that
yeah.
he could negate the
I
summon of the
think
SP.
so too. The only difference now is that SP is on the field,
Yes.
but which can make a big difference, of course. Yes.
I mean, it's an interruption.
It's an interruption,
another
and
interruption.
it's free link 2 to link away again.
And also, if Manuel gets rid of the token,
Then we can finally activate the trap.
we could activate the trap, but Benjamin could stop it with this SP. Like he could stop the
Oh.
the rank up into the Magnificent.
True. But I meant like he
I
still
know,
cannot. Yeah. The token actually being good enough to negate Manuel the access to his trap.
Yes.
So if more reading, I think our poor judge is having a problem of not being too familiar with the non-meta decks. If we so
Either Orcust or the Exosister cards. That is totally fine.
yeah,
I think Benjamin has managed to put himself in a situation that doesn't look too bad.
for sure.
Getting rid of the Thunder King Rayo and
Yeah.
Having all sorts of not Mitsurugi,
Yeah.
Orcust cards in the grave.
Yeah. But also Manuel has to win this game. Because if not, then we have a 2-0 actually, again, which we haven't had.
Yes. Yep. If
Quite a bit.
Manuel loses,
Then,
Benjamin will be crowned the winner of today's WCQ.
yes.
Because he's the only one left with 0 losses so far.
Yeah.
But even if Benjamin loses, I think still has a good tiebreaker because he only lost in the last round of the tournament,
True.
and he is the only player that is 7-1 who did that.
6-1.
7-1.
Oh, you mean after you
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, my bad.
So making more links plays here. Galatea is on the field, and we try to draw cards.
This might be a breaking point because if we do draw into the Mitsurugi engine,
But I think Benjamin already has the pre-preparation in hand, doesn't he?
maybe, yes. Oh,
It's discarding wand. Did not see what he's drawing. I think that was a spell card. I'm not quite sure.
we will see them for sure. But yes,
There
this is a good card.
Valkyrie.
And
That is not a spell card, but a ritual monster.
Manuel hoping that trap maybe might be something else, but it's always going to be that trap. No matter how many times he looks at it.
Yeah, it's the same thing when you're hungry and at home and opening your fridge like 5 times in 1 hour. The things in the fridge will not change. Unless someone is putting something in.
Unless. So this means, we're going to go full Mitsurugi combo. And we will see if that is enough, actually. Maybe.
It may be enough, yes. Because we do know that the Returnia is not live at the moment because there is the token still stuck
And
in
it
the
will
field.
never be live, correct? Because if we
Exactly,
will
because-
most likely destroy the whole field,
And then
and then the trap is useless.
it's not live anymore because there are no Exosister monsters left on the field.
Yeah.
So the field of of Manuel actually at the moment is preventing him from the trap. But if he gets rid of the field, he cannot activate the trap.
Yeah. So Benjamin, not from Germany actually,
No.
coming extra to Munich. I think he said he was from London but living in Prague, if I have it correctly. But he said he was struggling to find bigger events where he lives. So he thought, well, I will come to Munich and then I will win this tournament.
Apparently so.
Easy peasy.
So the Dingirsu just removed the Returnia just in case. Just in case I think Manuel has something to get rid of the token. There are 2 monsters in hand. One looks like another Martha to me. And the other is a Ghost Bell.
Oh. That
We will
might...
Oh, not a Martha. But that was
Okay.
Hobart gone.
Yes. And now we are just waiting for the battle phase, I think.
Yes. That is currently on the
Yes,
field.
there you go. And there's the
32,
fifth bump.
24 and 26. So that is enough to close the game. And we have Benjamin winning his second feature match today with a clean 2-0 victory. And therefore making him also the winner of today's regional.
Yeah.
With Orcust Mitsurugi.
So, as you can see, this time they're not so hidden. You can even see our judge.
Yes.
So, We will have to check real quick because maybe we can fit in
All of us?
all of us,
All
maybe
all three of
all
us
three
in
of
here?
us, maybe we have to see because we also have the mic that has to be somehow connected to us. Also, there will most likely be a final ceremony,
Yeah.
but I don't think we will be able to stream that from here.
From here, not from here.
So
yes.
we will have. I mean, for Benjamin, it means he will get twice the praise, once on stream and then once
Yeah.
off stream.
That is true.
Yeah. So we will be back in a few minutes, and we'll try to figure out and maybe let him have 2 minutes of his fame before he has to start talking to people again.
Yeah. So we will have the winner interview with Benjamin.
Yeah.
Not only because he's the winner of the round, but also because he's the winner of the whole tournament today.
In our hearts.
In our hearts, of course. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
welcome back and thanks for sticking with us. We are finally done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I guess you're
Rich Benjamin.
So we have our undefeated player for this tournament.
Going 8-0.
8-0.
Yeah.
The only one,
Not what I expected this morning.
the only one that was 7-0, so we could have ended the tournament right then and there.
Well,
but
yeah.
he decided he wants to show everyone
more time.
and wants to win one more.
1,000 years of Habakiri.
So 1,000 years of fabricated. That's true.
So yeah, you came all the way to Munich just to flex on us, I guess.
Not too far. only from Prague, not from the UK, but yeah, nonetheless a bit of a
Yeah.
journey.
I mean, you could have also gone UK Open, I guess.
I could have done, yeah. It's getting on a plane versus getting on a Flixbus, and I
Fair.
felt in the casual mood.
Yeah.
That's
So,
true.
yeah, and it would have been difficult to convince my friends here to come with me to
okay.
the UK. Although there would have been friends in the UK as well, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we are.
Now we're happy to be
I
here.
think I made the right choice.
For sure,
think
for
so
sure.
too.
So
Reminds me a bit of the story of Samir Baha, who just joined
the YCS London?
YCS,
Yeah.
got there the day, decided to go there the day
Yeah,
before,
that's-
winning everything, and that's like the smaller version
Yeah,
of that.
that was
happening right
actually
here.
the first YCS I ever went to, and like watching that final was so insane. And like to
Yeah.
hear that story, it's just
Yeah.
amazing. Like you know,
Against our now goalless teammate Tom. Shout out to Tom.
okay, do we want to hear anything about the deck again? Or
yeah.
If you want
we
to
can
tell
talk
us
about
if
it. I
you-
think we didn't exactly go into into depth about
Yeah.
it, so we can do it if you like. I guess the only real kind of decision tree you have to make is whether you're going to play the more minimal engine. By that I mean, just playing Sargi, like relying on Mirror a lot
Yeah.
more, and then you never end on the free rituals.
Yeah.
Versus the heavier version, and the same thing with the Orcust as well. Like many lists will they'll cut the Nightmare and the World one.
The
Yeah,
world
the
one
big thing,
and the
big-
ground.
have them all
and
here.
world one.
Yeah,
have them
thank
all
you.
there.
Great.
You can have
the
them.
world one. Yeah. I think the crown you have to play just because some hands it has to be the extender. There was an awkward moment in the final game there where I went to go and search it, so I had an extra extender, and I found that I sided it out. So that was the only other world legacy card I could grab.
Okay.
And fortunately, I was able to make it to the return. And then, yeah, obviously very fortunate with the draws, but I think considering the original hand, which had Mirror, pre-prep, free board breakers, no engine. I mean, top different gears to him at spot is obviously
Yeah,
very
obviously
good.
great.
Very
yeah,
good.
but
The
it's
token
been-
also removed him from
Yeah.
the ability to activate the Saturnia, which I think he tried to do, but
He
then
tried
he
to do it
caught it
with Ryo
himself.
first, yeah. But, I mean, I wouldn't call it. I don't have the Exosister cards. But, I was prepared to go to game 3, but
Yeah.
yeah, we were already.
Okay.
But do you know the Exosister cards or like a few?
I'm familiar with like
Marco.
yeah, like
Martha.
yeah, we know
Full
Martha well. Some of the older
Yeah.
cards, I guess. Like I'm vaguely aware of the support. I knew what the new XC monster did, the Carmine was setting in the end phase,
Yeah.
etc. So I had some idea about it, and I kind of had some idea of what cards I needed to deal with. So yeah, I guess
It worked out in the end.
It worked
yeah,
out.
I suppose so. So
And I think even if it would have turned out bad, I think your tiebreaker was so good it wouldn't
yeah,
have
it's,
changed
it-
that
it's-
much
it's
for you, to be
possible,
honest.
It's possible.
You
but
never know.
It's
You
always
never know.
nice
Yeah,
to
you
feel,
never
to
know.
feel safe. And
Yeah.
I've been in similar positions where I'm in late stage of a regional or even like nationals last year, and then so close to the finish line,
Yeah,
like you fall short, and then so it's it feels quite a nice moment today. And it's a nice surprise to me. I wasn't really expecting to have any kind of result like this, but here you are.
We were
Definitely.
surprised a lot today, but only in yummy gameplays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
No, especially I hate it a lot when you're already like XO and then you still have to play another round.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
you're not might not be XO
it felt
anymore.
a little bit.
So you
a little
won
bit
at that
nerve-wracking.
point,
Yeah.
and then you may not win after that,
Yeah.
but you clearly didn't care and just
Especially because my opponent was
results.
telling me as well that he knows my deck inside out. He played it for ages. And I didn't even know what he was playing, so I was like, "That's awesome. Okay."
Well,
We'll see.
thank
So I was
God.
feeling a bit anxious, but obviously winning the dice roll is nice.
yeah.
Having some variants go your way is also nice, undoubtedly. So
That's true.
yeah, I mean, but you can't win any event without it,
Exactly.
So,
It also always takes a bit of luck as
yeah,
well.
for sure.
And I think you've had a lucky day today.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Yeah.
Not to make up for
No,
your
no, no.
result, but I think there's
Yeah.
also some lucky
Yeah, I think I did make some good plays.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I think we also had some on stream a bit. So
Yeah.
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 Okay, so do you want to give any
New shout-outs.
Yeah,
More
shout out to my girlfriend Gabby, who's been maybe tuning in a little bit throughout the day.
Was featured in the last round on your
Yeah.
talk?
to tell her, hey Gabby, I'm being on the feature?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Twice.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the same people as earlier. Nyada locals in Prague. Really, it's a small community, but it's very passionate. And in particular, shout out to the Ruby Bros who keep it going, who put in so much work for that OTS, and yeah, we appreciate you a lot there. So yeah, I think I talked about all the English people in the previous shout outs. They don't need another one.
They know who they are.
Yeah.
And if they want to hear their names again, they can watch
Yeah,
the blog or the other video.
Quite right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
I guess it's time for our shoutouts.
It's time for our show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Shout
have a-
out as well. Sorry to the organizer of the event.
We're not.
Really,
Organizer is Fontainment today.
yeah, fun too. It's been really smoothly run. Shout out to the casting team.
Yeah,
It's
thank
been
you.
very enjoyable interviews both times. So yeah, and thank you for accommodating me in English as well.
Yeah, we're
No,
doing
stream
it
in
in
English.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, stream in
great.
English.
Never mind. Ignore that.
Well, yeah, it's
No,
been
it's extra for you.
No, it's been the easiest with you today. So yeah. Shout outs to Fontainment. We already have
Shout out
that.
to Fontainment.
To Fontainment here behind us, preparing the official ceremony
And
afterwards.
also shout outs to
United
Golders.
Yes. Take a look
Team.
at our academy. If you want to train, Medify. Yes.
We do locals together. You can go check out some masterclasses, some deck buildings ideas. If new decks come out, we do deck guides as well, and the combo tutorials. So all the good stuff.
Yes. And I can't get
That is
too
nice.
much into
Thank
detail. I can't go too much into detail, but we will have something prepared soonish for our server, our Discord server. If you haven't joined yet, join now.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah.
He knows already.
He knows already. Also,
We'll just say there will be prizes.
there will be stuff. Yes.
There will be stuff that all of you can win.
Yes. So shout out also to Card Market, of course, for sponsoring us. Shout out to who they have left with our new sleeves.
Young cards.
Young Cards. Yes.
Shout out to Young cards.
Young
shout out
Cards.
to Card Market.
And then, of course, shout out to you for winning today.
Thank
and
you.
Being our
Shout out Benjamin. Shout out Ray for being my co-host today.
co-host. And also shout out to you. Yeah. Reminder, we will be on tomorrow again, not here, but in Cologne at the Gamescom LAN. Patrick will not be with me, but I will be streaming with Aura.
Yeah.
So,
No tickets.
So
Maybe it's a bit far to
you
go for
tasted
me.
blood, right?
so we are driving tonight. You can.
I think
you can join them if
back
you
to
want
Prague.
to.
I think it's enough regional for me. But
Yeah. And we can already hear in the background they want to start doing prizes, I think. So I guess we should leave at this point.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Shout outs to everyone once again. And don't forget, tomorrow, same place, same time. Probably.
Stay tuned. And